Hi guys, we are back for Mass Effect, and this time we are actually going to Virmire. So I'm very excited about that. If you know, no spoilers. But we're kind of getting into the end game of the story now, which is quite exciting. So yes, I see the gremlins are all here. How exciting. Very, very good. Yeah, why am I hearing myself back? 1 second. There we go. I had YouTube open. Yes, I'm very excited, and I don't know how I can't remember how long this content is, but I feel like we'll probably do Virmire today. Maybe unpack it a bit at the end if we need to, and then we'll probably do all of the end game. As long as that is, on Saturday. So I have tried to schedule the end game for a weekend because I know that for some of you this is an awkward time and you kind of have to catch it on the VODs. So I was thinking by doing the end game on a weekend, hopefully more of you can be there and be live for that. So I hope that works. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Mass Effect 2. I have to be honest. And thank you guys for your patience in me starting half an hour later today. I have a friend over, a colleague. We're working on a play. It's her play, and basically she's still here. She's just hiding. But she had to stay for a bit because her next thing that she needs to go to doesn't start for a while. So in about half an hour, I'm going to take a quick break just to say bye to her. But, you know, she has declined to be part of this stream, which I respect. So she's just hiding in my bedroom. But very good to see you all. It is a little cold today. Like, I am in London, and while it's not as cold as other places, it is just a bit cold. So yeah, we are layering up for Mass Effect, but it might be that in the heat of battle, I dramatically shrug it off and go like, I'm heated and excited. Yeah, but yeah, my friend Elise is in the other room, just doing her work. But yeah, it was lovely to work with her today, and I have been well. I hope all of you have been too. Yeah, we're just gonna go back into it, I think. Yeah, hope this all works for you. Basically, guys, we have done everything. This is bugged. We definitely completed this quest in the very first stream. So the only missions we have left is to go to Virmire, and then we're in the race against time. So we are in the end game. I'm going to put the sound on in-game for you, so now you should be getting Mass Effect music. Let me know that that's all working for you. Yeah, it seemed like this kind of... Yeah, I just turned the game audio on. It was off. Ever played Forza? No, I haven't. But yeah, here's the game audio for you. Hopefully that works. All right. I think we're just gonna go into it, guys. Straight ahead. Again, keep it spoiler free. If you've not... Yeah, well, if you know what's coming, keep it spoiler free. If you don't know, you're probably not going to spoil us. But just in case a few people are watching who don't know the story, let's not spoil it for them, because this one is a good one. So yeah, we are... And also, some of you will be glad to know that I did go back. Actually, I did go back in the previous DLC we did, Bring Down the Sky, and make sure to choose the Colossus armor as my reward. So we are now in Colossus armor on Shepard. Oh, what's coming next? Yeah, it's a Thresher Maw and Garrison Rex. Probably true. Probably true. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's go to Virmire. Hey, yeah, see, look, some of you are here because you always wanted to play and you never had. Some might want to play still, but you just kind of want to see it anyway and you don't mind that. Hey, Elfin Caterpie, woo! Hello, I'm so glad you could make it. That's lovely. Yeah. Yes, I'm good today. We're not doing Mass Effect 2, we're doing Mass Effect 1, the end of that. So we're in the... kind of the end game. We're very close to the end game. We're going to Virmire. And after that, we will definitely be in the end game. So we've completed everything else first. Thank you for your patience in sitting through 3 streams of me meticulously scanning every single planet and Makoing about. But it was worthwhile, guys. We did everything. Yeah, look, that's fine. If you guys gotta go back and do other things, I always appreciate you stopping by for as little or as long as you want to stay. The VODs are gonna stay up on YouTube, so you can always catch them there. Also, for those of you on Discord, we should have some emotes now on this channel. They're all Wuthering Waves related currently, but hopefully you'll enjoy that. I'll keep adding more as we go. Yeah, there's nothing to do here, guys, except go to Virmire. So we're gonna do that. All right. I feel like at this point I don't even know if I should ask, but Garrus Rex, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
So yeah, you know, people have told me
Got a clean drop, Commander.
that this game kind of reminds them of Halo. And now I've never played Halo, but I'm sure, you know, like in these kind of games, if you get dropshipped onto a beach on some alien planet, surely it's going to be a good time, right? Right?
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are
But yes,
offline.
look guys,
Joke
we are in
around.
the Predator armor. Everything is good. Everyone is kitted out. I gave everyone the best stuff we had for them. So yeah, you'll be glad to see the Mako is back. It's alive and well. Now this is not a kind of area where we need to go out and loot a lot. So we're just gonna, I'm just gonna save it here, and we're just gonna drive around. Oh, we got some squad points. Let's just make sure that everyone has. I mean, at this point, you know, I'm just gonna give these friends some random points, but you know. All right, yes. There's nothing much to do. Yeah, we've got the black and red drip on Shepard. That's just because that's what the Predator armor looks like. I feel like it's kind of foreshadowing. Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. And thank you, Ariane. It's good to see you here. Yeah, it does remind me of the tropical planet in Knights of the Old Republic as well. I didn't play Halo. I know that there is a beach landing in Halo as well, but are you guys interested in Halo? Because I'm going to stream it when it comes out, the CE remake, because I never played it. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of unfriendlies coming up here. I think these were just local wildlife things, but I killed them anyway. But no, I think maybe these are bots. I think these are bots. But yeah, we're just basically trying to not get killed by these geth things coming up ahead. So we're just kind of taking it slow. I think these are, no, do you know what? These are just crabs. Actually, I think. Are they? Yeah, I think these are organic. I'm really sorry, crabs. I killed you all. I killed you all. You're not optimistic about the remake, but you'd love to see it. Well, so I haven't played it, so obviously I can't compare to the OG. But as some of you know, I worked on the remake, and so I'm quite interested in seeing the final product. Ooh. I'm sorry, I don't want to like kill this guy, but he's kind of in the way. I'm really sorry. Oh, see? I knew that there was a turret there. So we're just kind of like sneaking our way along. Okay, we're not gonna, we'll let this one guy live. This one guy live. You know, so we didn't commit, you know, absolute mass murder there. Yeah. We're just, oh, see? Some geth. Wow, that he got blown away. So yeah, we're just basically killing some geth along this path, trying not to kill every single crustacean on Virmire, but, you know, I make no promises. Priorities. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Right, okay. So yeah, Virmire is an interesting one, but it's good. It's good. Okay. I mean, this weather, surely we're gonna have a good day, right? You know, like thunderstorms. What could go wrong? The crabs are collateral damage. Look, I'm so sorry. One crab will live to tell the others what it saw. This day. I know, guys. I know, guys. I'm terrible. He's spared. What's this miracle? See, I'm trying something new, guys. I have the chat on a tablet today, so I might actually be able to read you guys a little better. We'll see how that goes. See how that goes. Ooh. All right, let's snipe some Geth from a distance. If there was a challenge here that was like kill the Geth without killing local wildlife, we would be cooked. That's just not possible. But we will kill as many of these drones as we can. Okay, we still got Geth. They're hiding behind their shields. Not anymore. Hello, Crab. Tell nobody of what you saw here today. Right, okay. We got a bunch of turrets. Bunch of drones. Trying to avoid just some of these hits. Okay. Yeah, we got some snipers. Okay. Yeah. I think sometimes you do need to kind of get out and get in and just kill people inside buildings. I think we may need to exit here just to get a few people, so let's do that. So I'm gonna do the line, but I'm not gonna swear just because, again, WoWord doesn't have swearing. So I'm gonna say, I'm too old for this. And you can imagine the rest. Basically, I'm kind of happy to do requests for lines that aren't, you know, actual lines from the project, but I try to keep them in the tone of the project, just to... It's a nebulous line sometimes, like what devs are comfortable with, and I just think it's always better to stay clear, you know. If it's like, if we're talking about Selby or a character who does swear a lot, I'd be less concerned, but I just feel like if it's a character that doesn't actually swear in any, you know, canonic lines, I just think, just keep it swear free, keep it PG. Okay, see, we got some of these super annoying snipers. What are you guys sniping at? I'm in cover. Or is it my friends? Are they just wildly shooting? I think they are just wildly shooting anything. Sometimes the AI with the crew members is a little bit just like shoot everything, especially the wall. I feel like Garrison Rex just got a little trigger happy there. Like, what are we shooting at, guys? Anything and everything. That's why we brought them, right? Alright. Can we get a crab in Fladelisa's voice? What does a crab say, guys? What does a crab say? No, don't worry at all. I am absolutely chill with that request. I'm just kind of letting you know why I choose not to do that. It's just better safe than sorry, right? So yeah. Walls are dangerous, you know? Exactly, yeah. Alex is Zeus. Garrison Rex are agitated because they have to go everywhere, so they're just shooting everything. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's my headcanon. I think that works. I could voice Dr. Chatmos. I'd be really pleased to. Mass Effect is a game where all the things you do in the first game affect the second game. Is that true? To an extent. It's not like every single thing necessarily will be followed up on, but there is a lot of things, like if you did this thing in Mass Effect 2, then maybe a character will reference it. You know, there are obviously, if a character dies in Mass Effect 1, they will not show up in Mass Effect 2. That's just kind of common sense, I think. Yeah, you know, there's stuff like that where maybe if you make, like, if you're really kind to someone or if you're really rude to someone, they might remember that in the second game. So stuff does carry over. So it's not irrelevant, the choices we're making, and that's why I'm trying to be specific about it. Actually, guys, my friend is going to leave within the next 5 minutes. So before we get too much into the action, I'm just going to quickly put it on the BRB screen. I'm going to go make sure she gets out safely, and then I will come right back and we will continue this. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, thank you for your patience. I am back, and we will continue now. Thank you for chatting amongst yourselves. Yes, and thank you guys for chatting and not spoiling anything. I appreciate you a lot. Right, okay, so we are continuing on here. We've got some not-so-friendlies around this corner. That we've got to try to not get killed by. That terribly. Yeah, the good thing about these Geth Colossus is they charge quite slowly, and for some reason this one's turned its back on us, which is an odd strategy, but sure, you know, we'll give him a pass. He was doing his best. He was doing his best. Right, we've got some more of these coming up. And here's the thing, we've actually got enemies from both sides. But we're being thorough, we're just going to kill them all. You know, not because we're farming XP or anything, but we kind of are. Okay, right, so let's just check this map out. Okay, so we can go two ways. This kind of looks like a dead end, so I want to go this way first just to see what's here. Oh. Immediately drove into a rock. Love that for me. Commander Shepard, Alliance reminds you to keep hydrated on a mission. Thank you! Yes, hello Emperor. We are playing Mass Effect 1. We are on Virmire, if you know. But we're keeping it spoiler-free today. So yeah, because there are a few people who are watching this who haven't played this bit of the game. Ooh, okay, we can go both ways. Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm an extra credit kind of gal, so we'll do this, but we'll also backtrack, because, you know, we're not leaving any gap on Virmire. So, okay, that's one dead. Got some enemies behind us as well. I'm just kind of being a rebel here. Going back to kill everyone who's this way. So I see there's still like one person here. Alright, okay, great. So I'm fairly sure that that's everyone dead. Now we can proceed. Oh, didn't kill that one. Great, he recharged the shield. How nice. And now he's dead. Okay, cool. Taro, I'm playing Renegade in Mass Effect 2. We're playing Renegade in Mass Effect 2, so, yeah. I think there are too many choices for me to show the outcomes of both every time, and I guess I also want to make sure that people have something that they, if they want to try and play it in a different way. But we are picking a lot of Renegade options in Mass Effect 2, so look forward to that. Yeah. I think Renegade is implemented very well in 2 and 3. I kind of said that when I started playing through Mass Effect 1.
There's our target, Commander.
That I like Renegade a lot. I feel like it wasn't implemented, like the vision in 1, I think still feels like it's impacted a little bit by these kind of older morality or alignment choices of good and evil, whereas a little bit more binary. And it's not to say that it's invalid to play Renegade Mass Effect 1, you can do whatever you want. I just think for me it doesn't quite land right, because it sometimes just feels like you're just not being very smart. It's like, oh, I got a stealth mission, I just threw a bomb at everyone. It's like, did you then complete the mission? To me, Renegade is mission first. So it just means, you know, you would let 10 people die to save 1 million, right? Because that's the maths of it. It's more pragmatic, it's ruthless, it's efficient, but it's not illogical, and it's not like, screw the mission. It's mission first. So to me, it doesn't really make sense to play Renegade as just like, oh, let's just blow everything up. Haha, like, So yeah, but we're gonna be mainly renegade. It'll make sense to those of you who are wondering why. How is that gonna work? It will make sense. Trust me. So we are playing the same shepherd all the way through, but I feel like it'll be justified. Okay, another point where we're gonna get out.
Heading to position.
Okay, so yeah, we've got some snipers here. But yeah, this guys, this is where it gets spicy again, because like we are storming this space, right? Ooh. I must say that was a rocket through there. Right. Okay. Very good. Now let's see, what are our objectives here? Disable the tower, yeah.
Clear.
Got an anti-air tower here. Let's take that down. I think we should do that first.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Very good. So now we'll get our support, which is what we want.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Now we're opening the gate so we can continue on the Mako. I'm just going to check that we did everything here. Yeah, look. Garrus and Rex are very much after my own heart. And again, you'll realize that I'm probably more of a Renegade Shepherd than a Paragon one. So it's probably why I love Rex and Garrus. But they're just a vibe as well, aren't they? Who doesn't love Rex and Garrus? Yeah, this is the thing. We're not going to be 100%. Like, I'm not just going to be Renegade for the sake of being it. So there will still be Paragon choices that I probably make. But the same way that I've mainly played Paragon here in Mass Effect 1, and every now and then I've taken a Renegade choice, it'll be the same kind of deal. You know, I'll mix and match, but we're going to be mainly Renegade. Ooh, see, look. That's the Normandy coming through, so very good. Basically, we needed to disable the anti-air turrets there so that the Normandy could fly in safely. So, cavalry is here. Yeah. Alright, just catching up on your... You played Crash Bandicoot also in the jungle? Yeah. I know. Old games and beaches, what is it about them, right? They gather on a tropical holiday. Okay. Let's continue. Honestly, Garrus is still one of the coolest characters I know. I feel like, for those of you who also have played or watched Disco Elysium, I feel like Garrus Vakarian and Kim Kitsuragi are cool in the same kind of way. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but that's just how it is in my head. I love them both. Yep. We cleared that. Ooh. Do you bring a rocket launcher to a sniping fight? Who would win, guys? A Geth Destroyer or a sniper? I also love that because we all have incendiary ME1, they just spontaneously combust.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Yeah, so basically, guys, we are here to meet with the Solarians, because they have some intel. But obviously they're being attacked. Oh, see, I just totally did that too slowly. Let's try that again. Okay. Oh, let's not go into cover there. I told you, like, you play different games, you've got different personalities. Me playing Wuthering Waves is like, oh, that's really nice. I quite enjoyed that. Me playing Mass Effect's like, yeah, I'm just gonna snipe this person. Me playing Disco Elysium is like, Kim's the best, isn't he? Yeah. Garrus does have high meme potential. Right, is this where I came from? No, this is proceeding. Yeah, we're going to the Solarian camp. Great. Love it. Yeah. Literally, I don't know what this game does to me, but I just become like, yeah, you're gonna die. I just, one of the reasons I wanted to play this game, it is definitely for the story, because it is a great story and it's one of my favorite
Commander,
games.
Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Okay. But another reason is definitely that, everyone's always like clowning on me for being bad at a bunch of games because, I had this whole like trying Warframe for the first time, trying Marvel Rivals for the first time. And I'm like, guys, I do know how to shoot guns in games. It's just what kind of game you're used to, right? Like, this is a different gameplay. Like, this gameplay, I get. So I kind of had to vindicate myself and be like, no, guys.
There's the camp.
I'm not that much of an auntie. Great, so we've made it to the camp. Yeah, I know, right? I had to recover my gamer cred.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Okay, so the crew's here.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Okay, so that's not great.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations.
Ooh, this
They
is
set
good
up a
progress.
research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Yeah, guys, Virmire is definitely a vibe. So if you know what's happening, we're keeping this one spoiler-free for everyone watching who doesn't, but it's a great one, so here for the ride with you.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
Lena, if you're asking about a certain... I'm just going to say I like them both as characters. In this game, we are currently romancing Caden. That's all I'm going to say.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Oh.
How is that possible?
That's when Rex is like, sorry,
Apparently,
what?
Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Well...
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Yeah, okay, so again, I think the genophage situation is an interesting bit of story because you've got this moral dilemma between, on one hand, it's obviously ethically extremely problematic that the Solarians have basically just made this kind of plague mutation, whatever you want to call it. Like, they have engineered the Krogan to be almost unable to breed, right? So they're going to die out to keep the numbers down. And they're saying, oh, but it's justified because, the Krogan are violent and they would have just, like, taken over if we hadn't kind of neutered them this way. But ethically, it's obviously incredibly problematic. And he's basically now saying, oh, they'll just overrun the galaxy and then they'll follow Saren. But again, that is speculation. Like, it might be true in this case, but, he's still using the same kind of rhetoric as they did in the first round, which was, oh, the Krogan are too dangerous to allow to just, populate.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army would be almost
So, like, we can agree that
unstoppable.
Saren shouldn't
Exactly
have
my
a Krogan
thoughts.
army,
We must ensure that this facility and
but
its secrets are
we
destroyed.
can debate whether or not the
Destroyed?
genophage
I
cure
don't
should be
think
destroyed.
so. Our people are dying.
Oh, yeah, Turians
This
helped it well,
cure
but the
can
Solarians
save
developed
them.
it.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
And it's also interesting, again, how, there are nuances to this debate, right? But both sides are kind of simplifying it, right? Because, yes, the Krogan have historically been a problem, but again, the Solarians are also just, like, too casual about this in a way. They're just like, yeah, we're just going to double down on that. Which is
He'll
definitely
be
a war
fine.
crime.
I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
But it is one of
We
the
won't be long,
recurring and
Commander.
really good
In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can
ethical
talk to Commander
questions
Rentola.
of this,
He's in one of the tents nearby.
you know, this series. The same with
Looks
the...
like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
We should definitely talk to him.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Hey, Ronan. Hey, we're on Virmire. Oh, got a lot of explosions. But yeah, it's the Krogan genophage dilemma isn't... It's not the same, but it's similar to how... Like, I think there's parallels with the Geth and the Quarian, right? Obviously, it's different because the Geth are a synthetic race created by the Quarians to be sort of essentially slave labor, right? And so there the dilemma is they were created, so they are just constructs. They're not real sentient beings, but they developed what I suppose is as close to sentience as a synthetic will have. And so at what point do they become something we should treat as another sentient race, right? And that's one uncomfortable debate. And I suppose with the Krogan, it's like the Krogan and the Rachni. So it's interesting in the Krogan-Rachni dilemma, right? We've got the Krogan are very aggressive and breed fast originally, so they, you know, were used to defeat the Rachni, which were also aggressive, right? The spooky space aliens that we saw on Noveria. But then after that, people were like, oh, now the Krogans could be a problem, so we got to take them out. And so it's this cycle of removing a species or culling them once they become too dangerous by someone else's standard. But, you know, there's some interesting stuff there. So it's a really good dilemma. Yeah, hello, Flove. Yeah, you know, you came right into it. We're on Virmire. We've got to have this conversation.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
I love that we can just, like, be rude and say, oh, you can't have much.
Let me see
Now
what
let's
you
see
have.
what... He could have
What little
some
there is.
banging stuff. See, Metagel upgrade? Yes. Guys, by the way, look, we rich. We maxed out our money. So now it's time to just buy random stuff. Just for the heck of it. Okay, great. Love that. But yeah, Virmire is a great mission. Let's see how it all goes. We should chat to Tali.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I understand it must be stopped.
Sorry, those shots are really loud, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have a lot to say, but they're just, you know, giving us encouraging words.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It won't be already.
God, sorry, those lightning strikes are really loud.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving. He's really on edge.
Yeah, okay, we get it. Everyone's, like, uncomfortable with Rex.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
If we fail, no one will hear of this. If we succeed, same result.
Yeah, okay. I don't think we're going to talk to Kirahi yet because we need to do this first. We need to find Rex first and chat to him. Okay, he's over here. Let's loot first, in case it's important. Oh, Liara's here. Hey.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
Guys, calm down. You're all being pessimistic. Rex and I are buddies. I found his ancestral armor. We go on missions all the time. But yeah, here we go, guys. Let's chat.
This
Quick save
isn't
failed.
right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
So yeah, guys, this is a tense moment. But you also understand why he's coming from, right? It's like this is the thing he had given hope up on, right? A cure for the genophage, and it somehow happened. It's somehow real. And so to him, okay, yes, Saren's a bad guy, but that information in the right hands could be the key to saving his people. So you kind of understand where he's coming from.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
But the problem is, as we know with Benezia, Saren mind
No,
controls
we
people.
were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
And Rex kind of sees the logic of that.
All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Okay, so guys, I know that kind of seemed very easy, but that's actually a hard check to pass. There's a reason we did all the side quests. There's a reason we did all the stuff before coming to Virmire, and the reason that, as you'll see, we have maxed charm. Because you can easily have a very bad outcome here. Yeah, again, I don't want to spoil too much for everyone who will want to play this, but you can absolutely lose Rex here. So yeah, things can go bad, and helping him, you know, like chatting with him, helping him, solving his personal quest, maxing out your dialogue options, whether it's charm or intimidate, like that all helps. So yeah, this is one of the reasons Virmire can be quite spicy, because it can end pretty badly here. I'll let you explore that for yourself, but I'm glad we've got Rex with us.
Then let's go.
For now. Whew, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Yeah, look, it's certainly in old school games, having charisma or dialogue or whatever it's called is incredibly valuable. If I play D&D games, I'm a charisma-based class all of the time. So I'll be a paladin, I'll be a sorcerer, which is different to a wizard, or a bard, right? Depending on whether I want to go, you know, a caster, a jack of all trades, or a tanky healer. But I will always be a charisma-based class because I will absolutely need and want to talk my way out of every single thing. Okay, now we can talk to Curie.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
Yeah, and guys, like you can have a good outcome if you're renegade enough. Like, it doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you've built trust with the character and that you are persuasive, whether that's in one way or another. You just got to be persuasive. Right.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
So,
Of
Rex
sorts,
is with us.
we can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance.
Now we've got to go and do the
Crude, but
mission.
effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around
I
that.
did all
I'm going
of
to
the side
divide my men
content,
into 3
guys.
teams and hit the front of the
Every single
facility.
thing.
While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
We're playing this completionist, and there was a reason for it, which you are seeing here. It's not just because I'm a completionist, it's because it helps. So we are pretty much maxed out. We have done all content, we have done all collectibles, every single planet, all of it.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive.
Hey, don't be
And
pessimistic.
that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult.
We've got 2 snipers
I need one of
here.
your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
Okay, so basically, he's going to ask for assistance, which just means that that person that we send with him won't be available for us to do the mission in our own party, obviously.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Okay, so basically they're both volunteering because it has to be an aligned soldier, so it's obviously going to be one of them. And it really doesn't matter who we send with them. It's not going to affect the outcome of the mission. It's just whoever we don't need in our own party. Now, we probably weren't going to bring either of them, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to ask him, who do you need?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these two will do, Commander.
Yeah,
Both
it
seem willing
literally
to
doesn't
sacrifice
matter.
their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices
It
won't be
doesn't
required.
actually matter for the outcome because there are two outcomes here and neither one is affected by who you, as far as I recall. Let's just think about this. I'm fairly sure... I am, but I'm fairly sure I know how this is going to play out and it shouldn't matter who goes where. Because we need them for two different things, and I'm fairly sure the outcomes of this aren't going to... Look, I'm fairly sure it's not gonna, but let me just check. I'm fairly sure it shouldn't matter what we do here. Ultimately. But just in case... It's narrative, as far as I know. It just means that they won't be available. I think I'm just gonna send Caden with Kirahi for now. And we'll,
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Because basically...
I will have the ordnance
we're going to
loaded
play
onto
this
the Normandy and
completionist.
brief
So
our crew on
hopefully
its
we'll play this in a way
detonation
where
sequence.
everyone gets out
Do
of
you
here
have any
safely.
questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Look, I think I'm fairly sure that this is not going to change the outcome, regardless of what I was trying to do.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
We're going to make sure everyone survives this. As much as we can. Okay.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams
So
be
essentially
called?
we're going to be split into a bunch of
Igor,
teams.
Manavai, and Jaeto.
And we're going to
They
try
were
and
the
make
initial
sure
settlements on our first
they
three
all
colony
make it.
worlds. They are at the heart of
Which means we
Solarian
have to play
territory
well.
to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding
So we all
grounds at
have
the heart of the
different
facility.
targets.
Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns.
But there are
don't
things
count
we
on
can
it.
do along the way that
Once
will
you have
help
the
the
bomb,
other
place
teams.
it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
Yeah, there's an arc in mind, guys. There is an arc in mind that I'm playing for narrative flavor. But we'll see how it goes.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Okay, so I think we kind of know what's happening here. We are divided into a bunch of teams. Each has their own mission. We're all just going to do our best here.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
I feel like
We'll
narratively
be
it also
fine,
makes
LT.
more sense to send Caden
Yeah,
because,
just-
again,
Good luck.
I think he's tech biotic. I think that's what his class is. And so I kind of feel like, whereas Ashley's a soldier, so I kind of feel like if it's like about a bomb or like, you know, systems or something, I feel like he kind of probably, it makes more sense.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Calm down, Caden.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
That's certainly the goal, guys.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage.
Let's appreciate his monologue.
We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden
I like
threats.
this bit.
These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Hold the line, guys. Hold the line. Okay, so Caden's unavailable, which makes sense, because we literally just sent him off. I do feel like for this, this is definitely a bring Rex and Garrus moment. No disrespect to the other gals, but I think for this we're just gonna boom hard. Let's try and hold the line. Let's just do our best.
Do you read me, Commander?
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Yeah. Just gonna do a save here. Just in case anything bugs out, so we don't have to do too much again. Okay. Great. So basically, yeah. We're just looking for ways we can help Kirai's team get to where they need to go.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko, lead your team. Runovai, Pieto team, move. Time to get some attention.
Cover, please. Oh my god, their fire is kind of obscuring. There we go.
Shield disabled. Fire is coordinated on monovites. We can't reach the gas turrets. They're out of range.
Okay. Great, so we're going this way. Wait for this Geth sniper to come out. Or die. Nope. This packs a punch, this gun, I'll be honest. Right, okay, so let's disrupt their communications, that'll help. Anything essentially that we do here is gonna help give everyone the best chance of survival, so we are gonna be thorough, as we have been. You know, there's never a guarantee, but we're gonna do everything we can to make sure that everyone lives. Alright, so that's the communications tower. Great. So you see we kind of like got a bunch of places here where we can do stuff. And the more stuff we do, the better the chances of people...
Targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off
exactly.
Manavai.
So because we scrambled the systems there, now they can kind of move forward and help one of the other teams. So that's kind of how this is going to work. We're just going to do everything we can to save as many friends. Take out as many Geth as we can. Am I going to play up to Mass Effect 3? Yes. Absolutely, guys. Wouldn't leave you hanging. We're playing all of Legendary. That's the reason I chose to play Legendary, by the way. It's because that way we can just get one consistent playthrough. For easy import, all of that. And also just these graphics are prettier.
JNO, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Oh, got Krogan. See Krogan. so we gotta go up here. And, wait, where is it? We gotta disable that. It was over here? Satellite uplink. Wait. Is it downstairs? Sorry, just trying to figure out what we're attacking here. It might just be that machine then. Don't know if that did anything. But yeah, we're basically trying to disrupt something here. Oh, this. That's what we're trying to do. Great. But... wait, we're gonna go back. Can we get a hold the line in Carthia's voice? Hold the line! Yeah, the map doesn't really tell you where the objective is. I'm just going to backtrack to see, because we didn't go this path, just to see if there's anything here that we missed. I don't think there will be. I think it doesn't matter which way we go. But, yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. My PC's not helping me stay that warm. But we're getting there. I have the heat on. The excitement of playing Mass Effect is keeping me warm. Yeah. Would I try to play Ultra Kill? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know it. I'm sorry if you've mentioned this for me before. I'm not familiar with it, but potentially. I mean, I'm trying not to try and play too many games at the same time on stream.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker.
Let's see. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of stuff going on here. Now,
Before they come back.
we're going to try and do as much damage to these enemies as we can. Oh my, come on. Sorry, that was funny. We've got objective here.
Let's take it out before we go back and harass the other team.
Great. All of this is going to help. Yeah, so I think we basically just destroyed all that. Yeah, great. Right, we can go that way. I'm going to go back first. So this bit of the map is a little confusing. It is a very strong sniper, guys. It packs a punch, let's just say that. Yeah, let's go this way first. Just want to make sure everyone's dead. Ooh, what's in here? Is that loot? That is loot. Nobody's here to kill. Okay, fine. Oh, Garrus other friends over here? Yep. Wow, okay, that Krogan died in pretty much one shot. I know he'd soften him up, but... that was satisfying. See, this is what endgame guns are like. One shot to the head. Just want to explore this little area here. I don't think there's a lot to do, because it's not that kind of map, but yeah. Great. Just being thorough, guys, just being thorough. Nobody's dying on our watch if we can help it. He saw nothing coming because he lost his head. Accurate. Yeah, basically, I think we did this. The level design is cool, but yeah, this is an easy map to get a little lost in. Okay. Yeah, let's approach this building, the research facility.
Air threat has not materialized. You may be getting some help. Shadow.
Yeah, we're helping you guys. Where's that log? Shot him in the back, which wasn't really cool of me, but it's more guys. Okay. Actually, I'm just wondering if there were any, because we didn't go this way before. Just wondering if there was anything out here we needed to do. I don't think so. I think this is just another path you could have taken. Yeah. It's all good. This is a good mission. Like, I like the end game of this game a lot because it gets kind of tense. He was uncool, but the sniper rifle is still cool. Yeah, hey. Look. I'm just warming up to Renegade.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Yes. Hold the line, guys. Let's all hold the line. Okay. Okay. Now getting into the base. There's a bunch of stuff here to do.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian team.
They've got enough trouble. Garrus, we are the firepower.
Just disable the alarms.
We're gonna
handle
shoot
any
them.
guards inside.
Hey. Really? Who are these guys? I guess they're Saren's goons. Like, those are Solarians. Why are they shooting at us? It's fine. They're evil. They're evil Solarians. Right, they're mind controlled, of course. That's what Saren would be doing. It's like, why were they attacking us? You guys know the drill. We go back, we loot. Yeah. Because this is a warehouse, but where are the wares? Saren took everything. Rude. It's fine. Okay. It's just because it would ruin the stakes if everyone was like, oh, I need to decrypt this. We shoot loot, then shoot again. I think, honestly, that's pragmatic. Yeah, hey, look, they may have the powerful stuff, but we have loot. Right, okay, so now we're getting towards detention cell, security office, and labs. Nice. Oh, okay.
Hello? Is someone out there?
We've got some Solarians down here. Don't think we can get to them from up here, but hopefully we can get down later. Yeah, okay, so indoctrinated. That's what they're called when they're mind controlled. Sorry, guys.
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Oh, the elevator might allow us to go down. Let's just see. The labs. Okay, let's just see. I'm just gonna save just to see where this takes us. I'm hoping this takes us down. Because I want to go and see if I can free those guys. Okay. Not where I wanted to go. Sure. sure. Ooh. Ooh, this.
What is going on? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of our species.
Okay, so he was a Krogan working with Saren, presumably to, you know, create the cure. And for the same reasons that Rex obviously wanted it, right? Okay, this isn't where I wanted to go, so I might go back and see if there's a way down. Because if we can free those people, I want to do that. I'm not sure if this is just going to take us on... Yeah, okay, Genophage Labs. Cell Block B, okay. Okay, these maps are a little confusing sometimes. So that just takes us out. Okay, let's try and go back. Let's go back down in the elevator and see. She did embrace the wrong kind of eternity, but I'm not like trying to kill everyone, but sometimes it just happens. How do we get down there? Is it this way? Yes. It is. Hi, friends. Are you okay?
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed.
Yeah.
My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying.
Right.
I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments.
Yeah, so they were doing, obviously, they were breeding Krogan soldiers, but also they were doing indoctrination on people.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
So there's obviously a risk that he's also indoctrinated, but I think we just, let's take the chance. We can handle him if he's not.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
You know, let's give him a fighting chance. I think these guys are indoctrinated, but let's see what we can do.
There's nothing left of them.
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
Are you sure? We should at least end this state here.
Again, that's interesting, yeah. Like, they're not a threat, but we also don't know that they can be saved. So, is it kinda to kill them? Or to just leave them? I mean, the thing is, we're gonna blow this planet anyway, right? They're gonna die anyway. Yeah? Okay. Well, look, for most of these conversations, there are alternatives, right? There are different ways they can play out, so your choices do matter. So it's worth playing it and make different choices just to see what the other outcomes are. What do we think? What do we think? Is it better to kill them? And would they want that for themselves, right? Like, that's what the other guy said. Die or kill. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that for one.
Open the doors and I'll finish them off.
I've never agreed more, Shepard. It's what I would want.
Yeah. It's a renegade choice, but... No, this person can't be saved. He's just on his own. Hey, look, we sometimes take other choices. We're starting to blur the lines between Paragon and Renegade. Let's just see which way we want to go. I think this takes us... Okay, so this is another...
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew
Paragon.
someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, ma'am. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, ma'am. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it?
He seems a little rogue.
payback.
What did they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
He seemed a little on edge.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know?
Oh, please
I
rest.
need
It was
to get
lovely to
out.
have you.
Let me out.
Look, again, he's not a threat. Like, we can take care of it, so...
Set him free. He could help us.
This is Shepard's face.
Yes, sir. You'll find I am very good at following orders.
I think
Should
he's
be.
indoctrinated,
I hear them
but...
over and over. Why are they repeated when they are so simple?
I think he's gonna attack us, but we should just...
Simple!
We should give him a shot. Yeah. That's the thing, right? But I think it's like that... It's like Garrus's personal quest, right? The difference is you're giving them a choice. Now... Okay, that's to maintenance. That's the communications tower. God, it is a maze, this place. Let's go this way and come back. We gave him a shot, alright. Hey guys, you see how it is. They're so fast. Solarians are really fast. Oh, if it isn't loot. Right. I feel like... Yeah, okay, so we can't go this way yet, so that's good. Means we've got to go back. And I think we go back up with the elevator and then... Yeah, sometimes this map is a little... Right, okay, so we're back here. We went outside, so I think we do go up in the elevator and we do stuff and we come back down and go that way. Oh, hi. Thank you guys for joining us. No worries if you are a little late. We started a little later today as well, so you haven't missed too much. We are on Virmire. We are basically infiltrating a base where Saren was doing some research. He was breeding Krogans to fight for him as soldiers, but also he was doing research on indoctrination, which is, you know, the kind of mind control-y thing he does to other characters. Like Benezia. So both things are kind of critical for us to figure out. It's a little bit confusing, this layout, but it's okay. I'm quick-saving a lot just in case I accidentally progress the plot before we're done exploring.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more
Yeah, so he's basically
permanent
forcing
than I'd
people
expected.
to work for him, right?
But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Yeah. What were you studying here?
Again, I
It's
don't
that
need to
ship,
kill this
Sovereign.
person.
It emits some kind of signal.
She's being helpful.
Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects.
Yeah, so his ship is
Saren
what
uses it to
he uses to
influence
mind
his
control people.
followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage.
Yes, you can kind of get... It's like you can get directly blasted of it, or you can kind of be like slowly, because that's what Benezia said. She said it was kind of happening very slowly, and even she couldn't fight it at the end.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
I believe this. Why would I doubt this?
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him.
And
Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
And that would make sense, right? If he has this chip that he is using to mind control everyone, how does he know that it also isn't affecting him, right?
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable
That
it
makes
becomes.
sense. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let this woman go.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
Again, she was forthcoming.
You enjoyed that, Commander.
Maybe. See, Garrus gets me. Yeah, we don't need to shoot that woman. She was helpful. I will say I'm a little unsure still if I've done everything I needed to do. I don't know. Yeah, we can't do anything with these files. Just trying to check out this map, right? So we are heading towards the communications? No. Tower or the breeding facility. Yeah, because we weren't able to get to maintenance and we weren't able to get to the communications tower, so I'm just going to assume we're going in the right way. We want to disable the AA guns. They might be in the communications tower, but they could also be in maintenance. I'm fairly sure, though, that there isn't a lot else we can do, because this is down, which means we can't get to here. I think we need to go this way, and then maybe that'll get us back in. I think we're just gonna trust. If I progress too much... Yeah, I know, guys. We're keeping it spoiler-free, but I have played this game before. So sometimes when you don't kill characters, they might come back. Right. Let's just see. I think we've done everything we can here for now. Let's just see. It's just easy to get turned around sometimes. Okay, we're in the communications tower now. Okay, great. Great.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Yeah, great. So, I mean, the last time we interacted with one of these, you guys remember how it went, right? Oh, I need to go down. Okay. I thought I could do it from there. Right. Okay, so we've got another Prothean beacon. Here goes nothing. So we got a bit of the same vision again there. right. You know? Helpful.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
Well,
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
well, shit.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
What cycles indeed?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them.
So this is a big twist.
Of my kind.
Because basically everything we've been told in this world, like the universal truth up until this exact moment, is that the Protheans invented all the technology that every other species currently alive has found and built upon. And he's just saying, yeah, they were not the first. They didn't create the Citadel, they didn't forge the mass relays, they also just found it the same way that we all did.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Yeah, I agree, guys. Rare moment of Garrus actually being a bit concerned, but you can also kind of understand it, right? Like, everything we have known about this universe has just been shaken, right? And we're also speaking to, like, some ancient evil being that has destroyed civilizations before us, so it is pretty bad.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
Mm-hmm.
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Mm-hmm. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
But yes, as Elden Whistle is saying, we have established in this game that AI can actually lie and deceive, because we saw that AI who was bluffing about, like, having planted a bomb or something on the Citadel, the one that was stealing credits, so we can't necessarily always trust them, but...
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
So yeah, that was pretty bad. Not great.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving.
Line
D,
Delta Catapult.
that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled. Orders, Commander.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Yeah, so that was a big thing, and that is the question: why would the Reapers allow creatures to thrive and develop only to destroy them? I think, without going into spoiler territory, the key to that is probably what Sovereign just said about they impose order on the chaos of organic life. So because the Reapers are synthetic constructs, again, this is going back to the Quarian Geth conflict, right? They are synthetics, and they think that organic life is chaotic. They think their form of life is orderly. And so they are trying to control how organic life... They say organic life is an anomaly, it just happens. And essentially they're just saying it's messy, and they're trying to make it not messy by synthetic standards, right? Which is making sure we develop exactly how they want us to, and then if we get too big for our breaches, like the Krogan or the Rachni, well, then it's harvesting time, right? So it's very interesting how a lot of themes in this game kind of come back on themselves. Right. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, the great filter, I can see that. Yeah, I guess so. But we'll definitely, you know, we'll that's basically one of the big questions of this entire game, right? So we'll kind of, I guess, get more of that as we go on. Right. But at least now the plot has thickened, right? We know more than we did before. Right, we got everything, did we? Ah, what? What? There's more? Okay, there we go. Very important, guys, you know, like, what if we need that? What if we need that against the Reapers? Yeah, we gotta take out this turret before it takes out the Normandy. Oh! Almost got Krogan rushed. Right, okay, let's take out this turret. Let's ideally not have the Normandy get shot to pieces. Ooh, 2 and 1. That was kind of nice. Hey, rude.
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
Rude. Okay, so we can take this elevator down. That will probably take us to where we need to go next. Hey, Abijah. We are playing Mass Effect, if you didn't see. We know more and also less. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yes. I think we're getting, the plot is thickening. We're now entering the sort of breeding facility.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
Okay, ooh. Creepy. So we've got a lot of these snipers, and they're kind of uncomfy.
Not now, Shepard.
Garrus, calm down. We good. We did it. I do appreciate those like combat lines like, not now.
Charger set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Okay, so Carrier made it, which is good. They set the charges. But does the plot taste like chicken? Is the question, isn't it? Okay.
All right. Nice work. That's one less
Okay,
thing to worry
sounds
about.
like everyone's
Commander, I'm bringing
okay
us
so
in.
far.
I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Great. Oh, we need to go this way. Yes. Is that where we're going? Are we going down here? Yes. I think so. I think we're waiting for them to do something. Is that the Normandy? Oh, that's the Normandy coming. Okay. Yeah, we're waiting for the Normandy to land. Yeah, look, it's really good on the replay. See, here's a bomb, here's a bomb. Someone from the team might be firing a pistol. I'm not sure why they would, but who am I to judge? Yeah. So here's the nuke.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower.
Let's
Move.
go and rescue our friends. Yeah, I just hydrated, thank you. Okay, so now both Ashley and Caden are unavailable because they're doing their respective missions. We're gonna stick to the squad for this bit because it's a bit dicey. Right, so Normandy's gonna go. Ashley's gonna do her thing. Normandy's gonna go. I think we do need to go this way. I'm just waiting for. I think this is gonna open. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're gonna go and try and save. Can we get the guns out, guys? Ideally, go into cover and that was pleasant. Oof, he's tough. It's fine. It's fine. He's a boss. We can take him. Nobody's impervious to like 6 sniper shots. Alright, very good. Very good, guys. Well, let's go save Kiri and Caden. Reaper mind control is nothing else. Hydration. That Krogan was really tough, guys. Not gonna lie. That was, it's a little scary there. Imagine if hydration was actually the key to not getting indoctrinated. That would be wild. Okay. We got the loot, we got the loot. I'll be honest, like, at this point in the game, unless you're playing on, like, Insanity or something, when you're just playing a normal game mode, you should be fairly okay in battle. Like, you should be,
Here,
should be okay.
Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Oh, thank you for rating, Connor. We're playing Mass Effect. We are in the middle of a tense situation.
It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Okay, guys. This is it. This is the moment. Thank you for raiding. You came at the right time. If you don't know what this game is about, it's a sci-fi game. We're a Marine. We're trying to stop some bad people from doing some very bad stuff. But right now, we have to choose between saving 1 out of 2 of our friends, which is probably one of the hardest choices in this game. So you came to the right moment. We're gonna hydrate for this. Yeah, This is bad. So Ashley's basically armed the bomb. So the bomb is going off. But if we don't go back for her, she's right next to the bomb. Kaidan and Kirrahe are getting swarmed. If we don't go and save them, they're probably also going to die. So, it's bad all around. Yeah, we can't save both of them, unfortunately. That is the reality of this bit of the game. We have to save one, and the other person will die. So, there is no right or wrong here. The nuke is already armed. So, it's basically a matter of which party member we want to save. It's not going to affect the outcome of the mission. It's purely an emotional choice, if that makes sense. So I have played this game many times. I've done both outcomes. And again, it is more of it's an emotional choice, if anything. It's meant to be difficult. Because if it was as simple as, oh, whoever's with the bomb is the person you have to save because otherwise the mission fails, then it wouldn't be a hard choice, right? So the choice is personal. In this case, for plot reasons, again, for the story arc, I want to go for, I'm trying not to spoil things ahead of the game. I'm going to go and save Kaidan because we're romancing him. But it's painful because I really like Ashley. So, unfortunately, in this game, we're gonna go and save Kaidan. But I really encourage you to play this game, and you can be in the agonizing situation yourself, and you can choose to save whoever you want to see in the rest of the story. So, yeah, a lot of people, I think, go and save Ashley, and so for that reason as well, we're saving Kaidan. Sorry, Ashley.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
It's a really tough one.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
It's a very weird sort of silver lining that, in a way, the irony here is, if we leave Ashley behind now, she dies a hero and she redeems her family name. It doesn't really make it any better, but it's the kind of like little thing I find solace in. It's a real tough one because I wish we could have both of them, because both of them will have good story arcs. Yeah, this never gets any better. We'll name a high school after her. But yeah, now it's personal with Saren. Now it's personal. But yeah, there is a reason. There is a reason which we'll unpack at a later time for this choice. It is well thought out. But yeah. Okay, let's kill all these guys now.
Commander, you need to move fast. You can't hold these things off for long.
It's okay.
Watch the corners. Suppressing fire.
Snipe fast, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so these are our friendlies. Trying to not kill the Solarians. Did everyone die? Everyone did die. Saren will pay for this. And there he is. My blade. Yeah. Alright. There he is. Dingbat.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished
He
here.
does look creepy indeed.
You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight,
and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
So again, we're getting the motivations of him now. He's saying, we can't stop the Reapers, so we have to work with them. We have to submit to them. Okay. I mean, it's a strategy, but...
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared.
You know, he's looking a little
Once I understood
synthetic
this,
himself.
I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally
I
to
don't
servant
know.
can be subtle.
Maybe.
I will not let it happen
Maybe.
to me.
I mean, it's only 7 for me, so we'll probably be going for a while, yes.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
So again, yeah, this is the thing. He's saying we can't stop them, so the only way to survive is to work with them, to try and make some kind of alliance, and that's kind of his motivation. Yeah, I'm not being controlled is what they all say. Okay, Yennefer, please go and rest up. It's really early for you. We might see you later.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
I mean, you sure about that?
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Okay. I think this is the time to see if we can persuade this man that he's doing something crazy here. This is a hard check. So, again, another reason why we've been playing very completionist, why we've been putting in the Paragon points and the charm options to see if we can sway him here.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
Yes, you can see he is too far gone for us to persuade him. Yeah, roll credits, right? It would have been cool. But we tried, right? But we can also tell that he's desperate, right? He is just doing this to survive. That's literally it. That's literally it. He doesn't have some grand vision. He's not, you know, out for power. He's just trying to survive.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete
Sounds like somebody needs to get sniped, Siren.
And for that, you must die.
Okay, fine. Oh, I forgot. He's got a little... He's got a little hoverboard. Sarah. Okay. He's just gonna keep throwing people at us. I'm gonna have to snipe a little faster. He is a little green goblin, isn't he? You don't touch Garrus. Yeah, punch. Darn it. Yeah, I think Saren's maybe deluding himself, but... Yeah, I think the speech check will do something. Oh, look at Ashley. She's holding the fort. She's protecting the nuke. It really pains me that we're leaving her.
All right, everybody, hang on!
Hi, Rip Ashley.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Because you and Carrie would have died. Blame Saren.
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
I'm sorry, Caden. I'd never leave you behind. I couldn't. You know that.
I know. And I am grateful. But Ash died because of me. Because of us.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
I
Yes,
agree.
ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces
That
of
is
your
true, we
vision.
got more intel.
I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Let's see if she can make any sense of this. We will remember Ashley's sacrifice. She was a good one.
Embrace eternity.
Part of me wishes that for these repeated visions that they would have just made it a little clearer every time so we would have that feeling of it becoming more cohesive as we understand it better. But it's fine that they're just replaying the same. Oh, sorry, Liara. I was blocking you. Yeah, hey, do you know what? The reason we're romancing Caden will make sense. There's a story
Incredible.
reason.
I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
That's okay.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call.
I'm actually Liara,
A
yeah.
message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A
By the
warning against the
goddess.
Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
Yeah,
We
great.
need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not
Yeah,
welcome
we need to go to
there.
the Wild
Neither
West.
are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
I love that we can just be like, I'm not tired. Yeah, but she was the one doing the work, man.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Yeah, it's okay. You can lie down.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Again, I just want to shout out Seth Green, because I think his performance as Joker is actually just really great. I think he's just playing it really well. Like, there was a really subtle hesitation when he said, you know, to warn them. I think he just does a lot with, like, his character isn't featured so much in this first game, but I think he does a really good job of it.
Set the link up, Joker.
We're keeping the Council in the loop.
Patching it through.
The Council may
Commander
be
Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a
dingbats,
success.
Saren
but
is formidable enough without an army
we don't
of
need to
Krogans serving
destabilize
under him.
Citadel space. We need everyone to know.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel.
Ah, classic
Probably saw
Council,
your earlier
doubting
reports,
us.
the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Honestly, I can't wait to be Renegade when I talk to these people.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre.
You'd think we had, like, body cams in our armor, yeah?
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority
Sure,
to act
I'll
as you see
evacuate
fit.
everyone off the Citadel.
If
Yeah,
you truly
no problem.
believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Yeah,
Good luck,
Armin
Commander.
Shimmerman is great.
From
as
all
well.
of us.
Honestly, the voice acting this game is great. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we have warned the Council. I mean, they didn't hear us out, but what else is new, right? What else is new? I feel like this is a good time for me to do a quick bathroom break. Then I think let's go and chat with our squad members, because I kind of feel like they probably have feelings after Virmire. I'd be surprised if they didn't. So let's maybe go and chat to them. And then I guess we continue. So yeah, let me put this on a BRB again for 5 minutes, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned, guys. Hello, friends. We are back, and look, got Smug Delise with us. So yeah, we are ready. We're ready for whatever happens. All right. Okay. Let me just get game audio back on. Right. Let's go and chat with people. See how everyone's hanging in there. Yeah, but Virmire is a great mission. It was really shocking, I think, to everyone the first time they played that. Because, yeah, where do we even go from that? Caden's probably feeling a bit bad. Oh, talk to Joker first? We'll go back and talk to him.
Anything you need, Commander?
Yeah, let's talk about Ashley.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
Yeah, Shepard sometimes says some weird stuff. But yeah, so apparently we chose these backgrounds where we've had a lot of losses.
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Right, let's go back up and chat to Joker first. Yeah, the music is kind of gone. I'm wondering if it's just to make it a bit more somber, because we're in the end game now. Oh, that's not at all. Idiot. That's not what we wanted to do. Let's go and chat with Joker. Yeah, it is weirdly quiet, right? Yeah, I think Virmire was shocking to a lot of people because I think at this time, it's not like characters didn't die in games,
Commander,
but
I know
it
it
was
couldn't
rare
have been
that
easy
you
for
had
you
to make
down
the
there.
choice.
Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Yeah, you're right, Joker. We're gonna make him pay. That's the only way. Do voice actors ever get the chance to work together in a booth, or is it always just one? It really depends on the project. I've had it done every now and then, where you're multiple people together. You're not necessarily physically together because the other actor could be in another part of the world, right? But I've had some sessions with other voice actors, but it's quite rare. It's just not practical often to do it. But sometimes, like, again, for certain things, they might choose to. But yeah, it's I would say 95% of the time or more, 99% of the time, it is just you. Yeah, being in front, like, the graphics, like, the animations, it's still good. Like, yeah, sure, the eyes can be a little intense in cutscenes somehow, and, like, some of the movements here are a little janky, like, of its era, but for a game that's 19 years old, it looks pretty good. This is Legendary Edition, so the graphics are upscaled and, you know, slightly remastered and everything, but yeah, I still think this is a beautiful game. The skyboxes when you're outside are fabulous. Don't know if Chakwa says anything new.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No, it's the same two things.
Goodbye, Commander.
If you like the Doctor, we will definitely see her again, so we'll have more. Yeah, voice directors are amazing. We love them.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
I think she kind of clocked what we did, that he probably is really scared and potentially also indoctrinated.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Yeah, we
Whatever
don't know.
Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough
That's
we are
fair.
chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Obligatory. I should go. Alright, now let's descend into the basement.
Commander, I wanted to thank
okay.
you.
It's the same.
Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
So this is the conversation we've had with him before, but...
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
And I think Rex might also not have a lot of new stuff here.
Commander.
Okay,
Things
he
got
did.
heated back on Virmire. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
So, like, Virmire is so tough because you could lose both Rex and Ashley or Caden. So you could be 2 people down after this mission. And that was shocking. Yeah, I think a lot of people really agonized over that. It's not that common still, but it was definitely not common then that you had to choose which member to sacrifice. I think people found that really hard. I quite like that in games, though, sometimes when there are choices that the player cannot prevent. So people have very mixed feelings about this, and like even as a completionist who like wants to make sure that, you know, I do everything perfectly, I think it is actually quite good sometimes for the storytelling when there are choices you cannot prevent. If and when we play Dragon Age 2, which is my favorite of that series, you will hear me talk a lot about that.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
I like, again, the development in Garrus and Rex, because, again, Garrus has kind of, you know, he's reflected on his renegade attitudes. It's not to say that they were wrong, and if we'd played a renegade shepherd, he would have probably doubled down on them, right? But he reflects, and I think that's really interesting. It's like, oh, okay, so it wasn't actually just about saving those people or avenging those people. It was also just personal, and maybe that isn't the best attitude for me. And I think with Rex, again, the thing that is most important to him, the genophage, like curing that, saving his people, he let that go, like that chance, because he recognized that letting Saren breed an army of mind-controlled Krogan probably wasn't the right way either. Like, he doesn't want the Krogan to be slaves. And I think it's just, that's what makes the writing in Mass Effect so good and so interesting and worth talking about 20 years later, is the fact that these are nuanced characters having to make really difficult choices, right? It's reflecting upon what is most important to them, and when having new information or new perspectives, challenging those assumptions and biases, actually making new conclusions. That's what makes these characters interesting. It's that growth of saying, okay, now that I see a different perspective or I know more, I'm changing my stance. So that's why I think it's great.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
I did not
You'll
see
do
the actors
more
panel
than
back
just
at Comic-Con. I
answer
was
if I
at
have
Comic-Con,
anything to say about it.
but I was doing something else myself. So I couldn't, unfortunately, see it.
So long,
but
Rex.
it would have been amazing. I did see Jennifer Hale and Mark Mayer there. I was very, like, intimidated. Oh, look, and see, we saved these guys as well. That's also not nothing.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Show me you some plans.
Let me see what you have.
Metagel upgrade? Yes. Yes.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors
Ashley
will
took one
duly
for the
honor
team.
Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
And again, like, it's such a small comfort, but part of me also feels like at least Ashley kind of did something that will, you know, change the family legacy, right? Of her grandfather, you know, surrendering during the first contact war and the kind of shame that it put on her family and her working really hard to overcome it. And it's a small comfort to feel like she did something that all these alien races and humans obviously will remember, and they will be like, okay, a Williams made that sacrifice and she won the war for us, right?
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander.
Yeah, we could have also
I
lost
will not
Carrie.
forget
Yeah.
what you have accomplished here.
Virmire can go
We will
really
leave
wrong,
your ship
guys.
as soon as you reach your next destination.
Virmire can go really
Perhaps
wrong.
we'll have the opportunity to work together again someday.
I will say Mass Effect is definitely a series where if you're gonna, if some of you are considering playing this yourself, I'm not gonna tell you how to play a game because it's a role-playing game and I don't want to police anyone's playstyle, but it is the kind of game where the game will punish you for rushing it. If you're like, I don't do the side stuff, I don't care. You know, if you skip that, just be aware that it is the kind of game where that will have consequences. And again, if you're prepared to take those, that's totally fine. But it's just, you know, a fair warning. If you're aiming for a game where things kind of wrap up with the least amount of casualties, it is a game that rewards being really thorough.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Okay, so she has no comment on Ashley's death.
See you later.
That's okay. Bless her. Tali's down here. She doesn't even know what happened. Yeah, look, Dragon Age is a weird kettle of fish because where Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are more or less cohesive. Like, same characters, same continued story, same, you know, more, like, the gameplay gets slicker because the games become newer, but, you know, it's not like a completely different playstyle. Dragon Age is the opposite. It's in the same setting and to an extent a continuation of the same, you know, story, but you change protagonist every game and you change setting a little bit, like you're not in the same exact location, and the games look and play very differently, which means you will have different people having different games that they think are the better ones, depending on, again, it's a combination of gameplay style, storytelling, the visuals, like there's a lot of things, but it's really interesting that Dragon Age is just a series where they change stuff every time. And so some people like that, some people don't. I still think it's an amazing series. I haven't played Velgard, so I can't comment on it. I know people had mixed feelings, but I would love to play through the Dragon Age series as well, because that's also a series that's quite different, but near and dear to my heart. And yeah, I'm on the I think Dragon Age Origins, for me, is probably the best game. And I definitely prefer the combat in it. But there's something about the storytelling in 2 that I really, really like. And I'm willing to defend that to anyone who's like, sorry, what? It is my favorite storytelling-wise for specific reasons. But I don't want to go into
the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel.
Of course he does.
The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his
Now Udino wants to get involved.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, okay. Hello, guys. Welcome back in if you're just joining us. We are playing Mass Effect 1. We are sort of in the end game, so if you're coming in blind, welcome. We'll try and catch you up, but it's great. It's great. We're not going to finish the game today, but we're going to progress a little more before we stop.
Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action
now
against
Dean is
Saren.
happy with us.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander.
Okay,
if we
Tara,
send a fleet
I
in there,
understand.
the only possible outcome
we're only
is
going to be
full-scale
playing for,
war.
like,
Now is the
a
time
little
for
while longer.
discretion, Commander.
Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Oh, Disaster609, thank you so much for being here. I'm really, really glad that you guys are enjoying the Mass Effect playthroughs. I know it's an old game and all that, but I think it just really, really holds up. And I'm so excited to share it with all of you who know it and love it as well. And for those of you who haven't played it and are discovering it for the first time, it's so good. And like, if you think this has been good so far, guys, it's going to get so much better. So stay with us. Stay with us. It's an amazing story.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Virmire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
And like I always say, this is one of the games
served you
that
well in the Traverse, Commander.
sealed
We
my decision to
recognize
become a
that.
voice actor. So
But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
council is council. Politicians. Yes, look, I absolutely like this retro gaming series. As long as I stream, I'll be playing a retro game. I do want to play all of Mass Effect. I do want to play all of Dragon Age. I do want to play Knights of the Old Republic. And I definitely want to play Planescape.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers. And then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
I'll remember this, Udina.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Classic politics, eh? Easily the most hateable character, I agree.
Commander, are you alright? I'm sure there's a way to appeal. We're under Alliance authority, after all, not the Council.
Official channels are closed. They were quite clear about that.
Closed. And we're supposed to accept that. So where do you think the best view will be when the Reapers roll through? If we have to sit it out, may as well get a good seat.
We're out of the game for now. I need you to be there while I figure things out.
You know you can count on me, or any of the crew, Commander.
Come on, Caden. I can get a salute from anyone on this ship. Sometimes I need a shoulder.
We're asking you to be a boyfriend, dude.
Yeah, I always leave a way out. You know that. I'm here for you, but we're in a rough spot, and the last thing I want to do is muddy things. Like it's all that clear to start with. Are we the pride of the fleet or not? Are we valued agents or just peons?
Yeah, look, you have clocked it. Like, Udina is just the worst. Like, absolutely.
Can't just pull out a good old-fashioned, it'll be alright, can you?
It's that easy, huh? Okay, then. Everything will be fine, Shepard. You'll figure it out.
That wasn't so hard, now was it?
I could get used to it. I guess we have some downtime to figure out what we are, huh?
I guess. Oh, look at that.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Well.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Well, I guess you better go then.
Sorry, that's just so funny. Thank you, David. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, who should we bring? I feel like we've had Garrison Rex with us a lot. Who should we bring just for, you know, this little chat? Who would you like to see? Tully Liara. Okay, yeah. Let's get the girls out. They were kind of on the bench. Let's take them with us. Look, everyone's in red. Yeah. Let's go and meet with Anderson.
Sphere. Logged. The commanding officer
Wait,
is
who's
ashore.
this now?
Sorry, Commander.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Norwich
yeah,
is locked
okay.
down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. Well, that's fine.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was
Look
the
at us
victim
all
of an attack
decked
by
out.
biotic extremists. The
Yeah, this
drug
is giving
researchers
fractures.
attacked
I
Alliance
see what you mean.
soldiers, and the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
It is a bit of girls' night, isn't it? Let's go to the club and meet Anderson. But, more importantly, let's go to the requisitions officer and buy high-level Spectre gear. Because I feel like this sniper rifle just isn't hitting hard enough.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah, just got fired. Time for the girls to hit the town. Quite true, quite true. Okay, okay, here we go. This is the good stuff. Compare. See, this is what we got. And this is what we're getting. Ouch. It's only like $1 million for this sniper rifle. I'm gonna buy it. Do you know what? We're just gonna get all of it. Like, what's the point of being rich if we're not gonna get all of it, right? Yeah. Come on, man. We had like 10 million credits. Let's get it. Let's buy all of it. Oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Nice. Okay, let's start by putting on some nice guns. Yeah, fine. I approve. Right. Okay. Now we can check if the girls have. I think I kind of before the stream made sure everyone had some pretty good weapons, but oh, she can have that one. Great. But yeah, I think we're ready to wallop some people. Very good. Very good. Funds well spent. I know, right? Okay, so now where are we going? We're just going to go straight to Flux because we've completed all the quests on the Citadel. Yeah, we should have a drink for Ashley. Oh. Elias Keeler.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
I actually can't remember the outcome of this one.
Didn't you train him?
But I feel like
my assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No
I also
race
feel
will
like this
respect
guy
us
sounds
until
like
we
he
show
could
them
mess
who's
up
in
these
charge.
negotiations
That's
by
what it took with
being
the
like
Turians.
high on
Forget my
drugs.
assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up.
Sounds like what an
All
addict
the
would
top
say.
negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
Yeah, no.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and
I
get
like how
help.
even Paragon Shepherd kind of sounds
and I need that stimulant.
like she's
Without
done
it,
with you.
I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
Yeah.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this.
Nah, you need to go
I'll
to
get
sleep,
help.
hun. You need to take a
Just
rest.
sorry it came to this.
Yeah. Let's not get the man more drugs. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, but this is really important. We're gonna dance with this Volus. Okay, so can we just agree that Shepard is a fantastic dancer? Like, look at that. Come on. Come on, let's dance again. Look at that. Look at these moves, man. This is how we're gonna take Saren down. We're gonna do a dance off.
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
Yeah, we can dance. Look. Shepard is actually really funny. I love it. And they say Shepard can't dance. What is this slander? Oh, we got. Let's just go and say hi to. How's Jenna doing?
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
She's fine. Okay, great. How's Rita?
Commander, thanks
She's
again
great.
for all your
Everyone's
help.
good. Everyone's good. The mocap for the Shepherd Shuffle was done by the VA for Jenkins. Do you know what? I believe it. You're watching a streamer with the Seraphim on, and it works so well with the dance. Which the Seraphim track? Really important. We love the Seraphim. We need a Saren and Shepard dance off. Yeah, we do actually need that. The moves are so fire that Sovereign just exploded in dark space. All the girls are golly-golling. Yeah, okay.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Okay.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked.
Nah.
I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from
We
using the
agree,
conduit.
sir.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Are we gonna steal
Citadel
a ship?
controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Anderson's a real one.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
Let's steal the ship.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
I think break into the office. Let's not risk a firefight. This game
You'll
is
have
awesome.
a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Also, we
The
don't like
ambassador
Udina.
has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Let's go. Let's go. Anderson is the GOAT. Yep, we're in the race against time. Everything else is done. Let's get out of here. But first, I think actually let's just check that there's nothing else we need to buy. I don't think there is. So we're not going to finish the game today, guys, but we are going to get off the Citadel and maybe get started a little bit. But we'll be back Saturday, so we can play it on a weekend for once, because I know that'll be a lot better for some of you, time-wise. So we'll do this on a weekend. We'll finish on Saturday.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
Just want to see if they've got some good Quarian armor. No, they don't. Okay, that's fine. The human running for office is in the main lobby. Alright, okay, let's go to... no. Merged locations. Let's go to CSAC. Does anyone remember the...
Treaty negotiations between the
You wouldn't
Alliance
steal
and
a
the
car.
Solarian Republic have finally concluded.
You wouldn't steal an
Solarians
Alliance
praised
ship.
the openness and flexibility of Alliance negotiators in pursuing a deal that benefited both sides.
Yeah.
The deal was brokered by new Alliance negotiator Thomas Kent after his mentor Elias
Oh,
Keeler
how-
withdrew, citing health
How did
reasons.
this go? Well, that's the outcome. You wouldn't steal an Alliance ship? Yes, guys, we are playing the end game at a better time for some of you. So we'll be playing it in my usual weekend slot. Will be Saturday. It'll be 2 p.m. for me. It'll be whatever time I normally stream Woo on weekends. You wouldn't.
Stand
you wouldn't
by,
steal
shore
a
party.
highly advanced
Decontamination
Alliance ship, would you?
progress.
Look, man, stuff's on the line.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Satisfying. All right, go, 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 go.
Let's go. Get us out
Run.
of here, Joker. Now.
Very good, very good. Very good, guys. We did it. We legged it. All right. Good night, Taro. Good night. We are going to wrap this up very soon. Because even though I know that there's still like 1 hour left with my usual slot, we're not going to wrap it up. And I kind of feel like it makes more sense to continue this when we can go into the end game and do it all in one go. So I think we're probably gonna, wrap the stream a little early today. But now, guys, we've got the end game that we can look forward to on Monday. So, sorry, not Monday, sorry, Saturday. What am I saying? So please, if you would like to see that, do come back on Saturday if you're able to. If not, don't worry, the VOD will be up. But I hope that that's a good time for more of you. But yes, we have done what we came to do. We have punched Udina, which I think is always a win. We have survived Virmire. Not that many casualties. We lost Ashley Williams, which is an absolute travesty, but we will not forget her sacrifice. Everyone else made it out, so very good, very good. Yeah, all in all, a good outcome. We will stop it here, but thank you everyone for coming. It was really, really good to see you all. Thank you so much for staying with me and for showing Mass Effect some love, whether you're someone who played this before or whether this is like a new experience to you. I'm just really happy that so many of you are taking time out of your busy schedules to come and hang out in this galaxy and do silly stuff with me. Really appreciate it. Yes, so we will be back Saturday. The stream is already scheduled on YouTube if you're following there, so you can go and sign up for notifications if you want. And I will post the time. I think I've already posted it somewhere, but I will make sure that you guys will know when it is on Twitch. Actually, let me quickly give you some timings just while we're here. So let me see what time I said that I was going to start it. I think I said 2 or 2:30. Let me just quickly confirm that. I said I was starting on 2:30. So that will be, let's see here. Okay, so 2:30. Just checking different times. So if you are in Pacific Standard Time, that would be your 4:30 in the afternoon. No, sorry, no. Your 6:30 a.m. It's an early start for the people in Pacific, but it's to kind of make it make sense for other people. If you are on the East Coast, that is your 9:30 a.m. I could push it to 3, actually. I could push it to 3, so it's a 7 a.m. start for people Pacific time, and it will be a 10 a.m. start for people Eastern. Now, if you are elsewhere in the world, hopefully it also makes sense. Yeah, that would be... it's still in the middle of the night for Australians, so sorry about that, but unfortunately we are just on opposite timelines. But I hope you will be back, and if not, you will catch the VOD. For Southeast Asia, it'll be about 10:30 p.m., so hopefully that works for you guys. I don't think the end game is that many hours, so I think we'll be able to do it in a reasonable enough time, but I hope that works for everyone, and I look forward to seeing you. Let's just see if there's anyone on Twitch we can raid today. We've got someone, there's probably no one streaming Mass Effect, but there's someone here called Hazy VT who's streaming Wuthering Waves to 6 people. Might be cute to go and raid them. We could do that. I like, I should raid this cool streamer named Amanda Rochelle. That would be crazy. Yeah, like, I like, I've been enjoying kind of, raiding people with smaller views, just so. Let's do that. Let's raid Hazy VT. Because they seem, I'm sure they're nice and lovely. So if you want to stay around for that, if you're on Twitch, I'll send you off. And to everyone else, we'll see you next time on Saturday. Hope you can make it. But if not, the VOD will be up so you can catch the conclusion to Mass Effect 1. Very excited. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this on stream ending, and then I'm going to start the raid. So take care, everyone.